Cassie, we might have to hold off on the drone deliveries this weekend. You're tracking some storms.
Yes, we are. It looks like we're going to see quite a bit of rain this weekend. And it looks like, yeah, the Friday night football games, some of them could get rained out.
Yeah, man, we got an alert. I think it was Mansfield ISD that's moved a bunch of their games to different locations and times potentially just to avoid the storms.
Yeah, we've got storms that are going to be a lot more likely, especially once we get into Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday morning. So we're going to have to watch that very closely. Of course, we're still a couple of days out, so the timing could change a little bit. But as of right now, we still have our WFA weather alert days for Friday night and into Saturday. The impact from these storms, we're thinking at this point, it looks like it's just going to be a whole lot of heavy rain. Rainfall totals could be anywhere between 1 to 2 inches, but we could also see isolated higher amounts more than that, especially east of the Metroplex. So what you need to do is stay updated with the latest forecast. Have a way to receive any warnings that could potentially come out, and make sure you download the WFA Plus app to your TV because we will likely be doing cut-ins on there during that time. So as far as severe weather is concerned, not really expecting a whole lot of that. That chance is going to be very low. In fact, mainly west of the Metroplex, we only have a marginal risk for seeing any severe storms. We're talking some small hail, maybe some strong wind gusts, and even then it would be very isolated. It just doesn't look like that kind of event. It looks more like just a plain rain event, but we could get a lot of it. So flooding could be a possibility. Right now, though, nice and dry. It's beautiful outside. Lots of sunshine. We're at 80 degrees. Dew points are only in the low 30s. Satellite and radar, very quiet. It's going to stay quiet this evening and overnight tonight. By the time we get into tomorrow morning, though, we are expecting clouds to slowly increase. So tomorrow, we're going to call it partly cloudy. There is going to be a very low chance of an isolated shower. In fact, some of the latest data brings in an isolated shower near or just north of Gainesville, while everyone else is going to be staying pretty dry. By the time we get into late tomorrow evening, we do have some rain trying to move in from the west, but it basically moves off to the south and east and quickly falls apart. Friday morning, as of right now, it looks cloudy, but generally dry. Later in the afternoon and evening, those chances start to ramp up. So this is going to be Friday evening at 7, and it looks like a solid 50 to 60% coverage, but rain and storm chances really start to pick up once we get into Friday night into Saturday morning. Saturday during the day, though, if you have any outdoor plans, I would certainly have backup indoor plans because it could come in a couple of different waves. The cold front moving in sometime about 6 o'clock in the evening, but you can see another wave of rain moving in. Doesn't look strong or severe, but there's going to be some rain around. By Sunday afternoon, though, we do look dry, but we could still have the clouds around. So how much rain are we looking at exactly? Well, kind of pick your spot here. Around the Metroplex, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, but the farther north you go now, and a little bit farther off to the east, we could see some higher amounts. Tonight, though, nice and quiet. Temperatures drop down into the upper 50s and low 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, plenty of sunshine, I think early on, but clouds will start to build in during the day. Temperatures in the low 80s, so it's still going to be pretty warm. Once we can get that cold front to move in on Saturday, temperatures only make it into the mid 70s. We're going to stay in the mid 70s on Sunday, but by Monday, we are climbing back to around 80 degrees. So for tonight, mostly clear, nice and cool. Temperatures drop to about 60 degrees, but clouds start to build in tomorrow. So calling it partly cloudy with an isolated shower a possibility. Most of us will likely stay dry. That is not going to be the case, though, for your Friday and into Saturday. Notice we got that 50% coverage during the day on Friday. So it looks like rain chances during the day are starting to go down a little bit, but they are increasing for Friday night and into Saturday morning. But then we could have another round of rain that comes through late Saturday evening into Saturday night. Sunday right now looks dry, but the clouds stick around, so temperatures stay in the mid 70s. So if you do want to do anything outdoors, Sunday's probably going to be your day. Monday, certainly 80 degrees. And then looking at the second half of that 14-day, it looks dry. I don't have any rain chances there. It looks nice and cool, and same to be said for Halloween. It's looking nice and quiet. We'll be right back.